Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Bow and Arrow Tarot. Today we're going to get right into the Cancer love outlook for the week. This is a relationship outlook, so we're going to take a look into a relationship that you have with someone and what the state of that relationship is this week. Before we get into it, let me just remind everyone at the beginning of the video that this month my giveaway is the Fairies Oracle. And all you have to do to be eligible is just to be a subscriber on my be a subscriber on my channel and leave me a comment on any video just so that I know you're interested in the giveaway. And that's it. All right, Cancer, let's get right into it. We're going to pull out your spirits of darkness and light. See what kind of spirit energies are working with you and your relationship or your connection with your person this week. And pull out the passive energy and the dominant energy working in your life. And of course, this is not going to resonate with everybody, right, Cancer? So just take it as it comes. Here we go. All right, guys. Spirit of the Swan. And Spirit of the Moon. All right. Interesting. Spirit of the Swan, Spirit of the Moon. So the Swan energy is the passive energy and Moon energy is more dominant this week. Spirit of the Swan is really taking things in grace, being elegant, right? Taking things in your stride, right? And maintaining your poise. The dominant energy this week in your relationship is Spirit of the Moon. So you have... it's a spirit of sort of like visions, a cycle. It can be a feeling of not really being too sure of what's happening, but having an idea of what's about to happen. Messages perhaps coming in. And, messages, we know that messages, they're never like totally straightforward. They're never going to tell you exactly. You have to interpret them. And so the moon is associated with that, but it's still associated with that kind of unsurety or vagueness, I want to say, just lack of clarity. So let's go ahead and see what kind of animal spirits you have for this week, my lovely Cancers. And then we're going to get right into your spread for you and your person. So, Cancer, you have the bee straight out, air energy, very spiritually resourceful, and the cosmic egg. So completion is coming in, right? And certainly if we're talking about Spirit of the Moon, visions and dreams, and really, this idea of going through cycles. The moon is so associated with a cycle, the new moon, the full moon, and then we have the quarter phases, and it's all about the cycles and the phases. Well, Cosmic Egg is definitely talking about a completion phase coming in. Let's pull out your traditional spread now. We're going to get your clarity cards out too. Clarifiers. All right. Let's see what this relationship is all about. Let's see a lot more about these energies as we pull out your cards, Cancer. I hope you guys are all doing all right out there, taking care of yourselves, taking care of each other. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you like my videos, don't forget to subscribe and like them. Hit the like button, share them, comment, all of that good stuff. All right, Cancer, show me what's going on for my lovely Cancers this week in this connection over the next 7 days. All right. So, Cancer, let's go. Your person is resonating with the Tower, and you're resonating with Ten of Swords. Well, there's your completion right there. Your person sees you, and, your person sees you as death. You see them as the Knight of Cups. They desire an Ace of Pentacles, and you desire the Ace of Cups. Wow. Coming in for them is the High Priestess, and coming in for you is the Chariot. Well, wow, Cancer. These are really strong cards. Bottom of the deck, we have another Knight of Pentacles. So, definitely cycle. Psycho energy coming in. Cycle in the terms of, what we were talking about, the moon, phases. Wow. B and cosmic egg. Well, we definitely have completion coming in. We have death. We have the tower moment that comes in. Let's get right into it. This is a pretty interesting reading, Cancer. Your person is resonating with the tower. So they are right now going through it, right? They're having a huge sort of like awakening, a breakthrough, a moment in their lives where they're really having to sort of like question everything that they thought was true about themselves and their connections, right? I just realized you guys aren't even seeing all of the cards. I'm going to fix that in a minute. So very, very, very strong energy coming in for your person with that tower. They're really having a dramatic time right now. And it's, tower energy is really all about sort of the world just proving to you that what you thought the way things were, it's just not the way it is. We identify with our beliefs so strongly that this is really something that can go to our core. Well, this is what your person is dealing with this week. Now we're going to see what the nature of that tower is, because it could be, again, this is how you guys are resonating this week. It's not necessarily sure if this is associated with you in this relationship, but we're going to see. Ten of Swords is how you're resonating this week. So you're coming through a period of huge sort of like a huge transcending up, a huge sort of like moving forward, a period of difficulty is coming. You're moving past it. It's in the past. Let me just turn my camera down a little bit so you guys can see. I just realized that. There we go. All right, guys. Here we are. All right, just a little bit more so you can see the bottom of the cards. I hate it when you guys can't see all the cards. Okay, there we are. So you're coming out of this really, really long, and I don't want to say it is a long period. It feels like it's a long period, but it's been a difficult period. It's been a difficult stage in your life with that Ten of Swords there, Cancer. You have had to really pick yourself up a lot of times. It's been a difficult road. It's been a long road. It's Ten of Swords, so it's been relentless, but you are coming out of that. So you're in a period of healing. You are absolutely right now resonating with cosmic egg energy in that sense, right? Because the cosmic egg is it's a cosmic egg in the wild unknown animal spirit deck. It is the final card in the deck, and it is associated with the seventh chakra, the crown chakra. So we're talking about completedness and harmony. That kind of completedness that we get to when we have like, connection with all facets of our being. We are complete, and now we at the same time are beginning to start something new again, because it is all about the cycles. Completion is never an end in life. It's just a completion to that stage or that phase. And this is what you're going through. I almost wonder if you're sort of coming out of this is part of the reason why your person is experiencing a tower moment, because there may be some serious truths that you're telling them. Nevertheless, let's carry on. How does your person see you, and how do you see them? Death and the Knight of Cups. So you're seeing that they see you as, they associate you with loss. They're seeing you, and they're associating you with death. Death is a loss. It's an ending to something. You see them as a Knight of Cups. I really strongly feel like this is the ending of a relationship. I'm going to be honest with you. And I feel like you're the one, to a certain degree, who is ending the relationship, perhaps, right? You're seeing them as a Knight of Cups. So this is what's really interesting. It's like you're seeing them as a Knight of Cups, which is really strong and like strong loving energy, but I don't feel like this is sincere. I want to say to you, Cancer, it almost feels to me like you have almost opened your eyes to the fact that you're dealing with somebody, or this person you've been dealing with is kind of like a Don Juan character. It's kind of like, yeah, they can ride in like the Knight of Cups, but you know what? The Knight of Cups is the most uncommitted knight in the deck as far as being committed to his goal. The Knight of Cups comes in, and then he rides right out again. So there is change associated here. There is an ending. There does feel like a loss, and it seems to me like it's you kind of moving on. And also at the same time, Just realizing the type of person you've been dealing with to a certain degree, it feels very, I'm going to be honest with you, it also doesn't feel to me, Cancer, like this is you moving on out of any severe hurt or regret or like sort of resentment for your person. You are simply done with a very difficult period in your life. You have taken a lot of knocks to your ego. And Ten of Swords, it's one of those things that this final last blow that you had to take was enough to kind of kill the old you. You're not the same person anymore. And I love Ten of Swords as a card of completion because it is one of these cards that when you come through a Ten of Swords moment, the person who rises, the form who rises up from this is not the same you. It's a transcendent you. It's a stronger you. It's a you with a smaller ego, so therefore you don't get hurt as much or as easily. It's a form of yourself that can't be hurt by the swords that used to hurt you before. It's just so much of a stronger you that comes out of a Ten of Swords sort of stage. And it feels to me like you are coming out of that stage, and part of coming out of that stage is realizing that this relationship is no longer for you. And there's no resentment associated with it. What do you desire? You have an Ace of Cups there. You desire new love. You desire to be in love again. You desire a new love. And you desire to have an adventure. Because the Chariot is coming in for you. So this is a real feeling of freedom for me, Cancer, for you. It's a feeling of you kind of saying, look, no hard feelings, but this is not what I want anymore. What I want is I want a different type of love. I want to be in love. I want to be strong in love. And you're sweet and all. And yes, I appreciate the fact that you tried, but you're just not for me anymore. I have a new adventure coming in. What does your person desire? They're looking at an Ace of Pentacles. They're desiring some cash and some abundance coming in. This is interesting. It could we'll see. It could be that they are thinking that the finances may be what it is that pulls you in, that keeps you in. It's strange that both of you are desiring a new start. But they're desiring a new start financially, and you are desiring a new start in love, because these are your positions of desiring. So it's interesting, you both want a new start. Feels also, I have a feeling for some of you, this may be a situation of just a relationship where you've just fallen out of that kind of intense love. The intense love isn't there anymore, that exciting, giggly love. Nine of Cups for them. These are your clarifiers. Nine of Cups for them. Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so money's definitely involved. Six of Cups. And you have Six of Pentacles. There's your harmony with your finances. Ace of Swords, your awakening. And Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups coming in for you because you realize that, what you're involved in here just isn't enough. Queen of Wands. It's been a difficult road for you, Cancer. Right, Queen of Wands has been showing up a lot lately for the readings. So let me just move these down a little bit so we can get like a little bit of separation. So these are your clarifiers here. So this is interesting with your clarifiers. You are very much feeling like you're wanting to move on, I'm going to say here, Cancer. And again, it is not so much out of like moving on because they've hurt you, or moving on because something horrible has happened, or moving on. And I think this is their Tower moment. Their Tower moment is because there is no real reason why you're moving on, apart from the fact that you just don't want to be with them anymore. Right? It's just over. This phase, this cycle, this stage with them is just over for you, and you're just so ready to start a new cycle. You're just so ready to start something new. You're so ready to go to the next level somewhere. And what you want with someone is not what you have with this person. And it's not even like this feeling of like, well, we can try and get it or find it or work on it. It's like you are just absolutely over. Nine of Cups is coming for them. Ten of Pentacles and Six of Cups. They do love you. And I'm going to say for some of you, Six of Cups is coming. This is a person that you've known for a long time. So for some of you, this is an old friendship that may have developed into a love connection. I almost feel like for some of you, this may have been a friendship that developed into a love connection with a person, Cancer, for you, with a person who was always in love with you, but you guys were friends. And then you fell in love, you guys got together, and now you're falling out of love. And it's very devastating for them, I think. I think they, I think it's for some of you, this may even be like a childhood crush that has like lingered and stayed in a relationship form of some kind, right? And your person may be, I feel like they maybe never considered that you guys wouldn't be together because you guys have always been together. Nevertheless, there is such a huge change here coming in for you, Cancer. You just can't. You can't do it anymore. Ten of Pentacles is coming in for them also. So there's definitely an issue here with money. And I think they feel like one of the issues that's going to come out this week, it could be that they feel like as long as they have the money, they can keep you. Or as long as they have the status, they can keep you. Somewhere along the line in this connection, money is an issue, right? Finance, money, status, abundance level. Status, mostly I'm feeling. The feeling of status. Ace of Wands is what they desire, I think, because they believe that that is what will keep you, perhaps, bringing bringing more money in. Now, you, Six of Pentacles, you're a giving person anyway. Money is not really an issue for you. It is if you're resonating with this, Cancer, your person is one of these type of people where money is a bit more of an issue for them than it ever was for you. You generally don't really care about the money. Six of Pentacles is there. Ace of Swords comes in over Ace of Cups. So for you, it's almost like not only a new love that you desire, but you have such a new outlook on life. Ace of Swords coming in the same reading as a Ten of Swords really is a strong indicator for some of you that you may have even changed like your you may have gone through like one of these really big changes, like you may be changing your political outlook. You may be changing your philosophical outlook on life, right? You may be changing your position on the way you see life, your version of life, because you're coming out of this stage and you have this Ace of Swords, which is very much a new outlook, a new kind of psyche. And of course, Ten of Swords is that completion. You're not the same person anymore. This is a real change that you've gone through. And unfortunately, I'm going to say for your person, part of the fallout from the change is that this new person you are is not the person who wants to be with them anymore. Seven of Cups has come in right before that Chariot for you, Cancer. And Seven of Cups talks about unrealistic relationships, unrealistic expectations in relationships. Pie in the sky, daydreaming, wishing for that fairy tale ending, but it's not there, and, I think this is something that you are this is something that you've woken up to a certain degree, and you want a different love, and I just feel like here what has happened is you've realized that what you thought this relationship was, now you're a new person, it just isn't that for you anymore. So I am going to leave it at that. This is, and then you say, like, what's going to happen this week? Well, this will come out this week, right? This will come out this week. These conversations will be had this week. By the way, your person is resonating with High Priestess coming in. These is your outcomes or what is coming in, and also sometimes it can be what needs to happen. It really depends on the reading. But here, it's more or less what's coming in, because for you, a new life is coming in, a new Chariot. But for your person, they are having High Priestess energy. And I'm going to say this is because I think for a long time, they've already felt that this was coming. But they may not have wanted to talk to you about it. They may not have wanted to do they may not have wanted to speak it into existence or, just address it. Because if they address it, hello, Angela Thurman. If they address it, then it makes it more real and all of that, right? So for some reason, I want to say that your person definitely has an inkling of what's going on here. They have an inkling of your desire to move on. Some of you have already met a new lover. Ace of Cups. Some of you have already set your sight on a new lover. So it's not even only something that you desire, but it has also begun to come into your life. Right? And that can be also one of the things that your person is beginning to pick up on. It's going to be a difficult week of conversations, but it's not that difficult for you, Cancer. It's not that difficult for you, Cancer, because you're super excited. You're super excited to get on with your life. Chariot. Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, feeling good, money coming in, feeling very, very good. So yeah, it's a tough week because, like I said, you don't harbor any animosity towards them, but you are moving on, and they are really going through a death tower. It's going to be a lot of pain. Nine of Cups, Nine of Cups is that energy of being very, very happy and contented, and they are indeed very happy and contented with you. And so it is a bit of a pity because there isn't anything actually here that is breaking you two up. It is just the fact that you are moving on in a different direction, and you guys are moving like this. All right, Cancer. So I'm going to leave it at that. This is your reading. This is your relationship outlook, your connection outlook for this week. Please don't forget to let me know, guys, if you're interested in the giveaway this month. It's the Fairies Oracle with a beautiful and gorgeous deck. It is illustrated by Brian Froud. For those of you who are familiar with the Fairies book, that famous big book with all the different fairies in it, it is him who illustrated that book. That's his book. That's him who also illustrated this oracle deck. Very, very nice. I'm going to do another video and go through that deck. But in any case, you just have to be subscribed to my channel. Leave me a comment letting me know you're interested, and that's it, to be in the running for that. End of the month, come back and check out the winner video to see if you are the winner. All right, Cancer, shout out to you guys. You guys always show up for my videos. You guys always show me so much love. Thank you so much. Please stay safe out there. Stay healthy. Stay as healthy as you can. Protect each other. Protect yourselves. But most of all, be kind. Be loving. All right. I'm going to take a little break, and then I will be back with the Leo love outlook for the week. But for right now, guys, take care. Bye-bye now.